second teacher with OnlyFans page discovered at the same school. Oh, so there must be either something with the school or just coincidentally teachers are saying, screw this, just make an OnlyFans page. Maybe they're friends. If you haven't seen the whole stories about a teacher, let me go back to the first one about a teacher going to OnlyFans. Here's the headline. Former teacher says she has made nearly $1 million from OnlyFans in less than 6 months. I only saw headlines of this. I don't know too much about the story, but of course, this caught my eye. Another teacher started an OnlyFans page. And of course, she's making nearly $500,000 because, well, hello, there's news media outlets giving her free promotions, free advertisements, right? Let's just watch this news coverage. Of course, this is here in Arizona.
Now tonight, a former teacher in the metro speaks only to locally to 4 about being outed for bearing it all.
When that Franklin County woman's OnlyFans page was found, she was pulled from the classroom.
Then Brianna Coppage voluntarily resigned, and tonight only our
Who found her OnlyFans?
Shauna Stahl has the first interview with the teacher turned entrepreneurial porn star.
I mean, who found her OnlyFans page? And not only did they find it, but it was so disgusted that they had to tell the school board, hey, not this teacher at our school.
It's just like those connections that I'm going to miss.
Brianna Coppage started teaching 5 years ago.
Beautiful.
Being there for students, celebrating milestones with them.
For the last 2 years and until resigning earlier this month, she was at St. Clair High School as an English teacher. And one reason for her departure, to make more money. She started an OnlyFans page, a site that's growing popular across many generations. On OnlyFans, some offer premium content to build connections with subscribers, such as inspirational speeches, photos, and even adult content. Coppage among those.
Who goes to OnlyFans for inspirational speeches? I'm sure someone in the comments is going to say something.
Posting explicit content.
Missouri is one of the lowest states in the nation for teacher pay. And then the district I was working for is also one of the lowest paying districts in the state.
Let me pause there again. Sorry for all the pausing, but I'm sure some people are going to say go to another state and teach. Some people are going to say get a different job. There's people who have a passion for teaching, and I give them that. I don't have the passion for it, but we need teachers. And it bums me out that they don't get paid very well. It's not even a living wage anymore.
Coppage says her yearly teaching salary was $42,000.
That's nothing.
When she started OnlyFans, she avoided showing her face because of her job as a teacher.
A lot of people asking, why didn't you just get a part-time job somewhere? But teachers also take all of their work home. We don't get to stop working when we leave the school day. We don't get to grade all 130 students' papers during the day. It's just not possible when you're teaching. So we take that work home with us on the evenings, on the weekends. So getting a second job is just really not possible.
The St. Clair School District.
I'm happy she explained that. That just cuts out the argument of get a second job, get a part-time job, something on the side. Of course, her OnlyFans is on as a side hustle, but it's on her terms, right? Her time, whenever she can commit to it. It's not like she has to commit the time to another employer and their set schedule. But it's a shame that we're so easy to just tell teachers, oh, if you don't like it, do something else. If you don't like it, get a second job. I don't know why society finds that so easy to do.
Said in a statement it was notified of the post by an individual not affiliated with the school. The statement goes on to say the district immediately retained legal counsel for assistance due to the sensitivity of the matter and to protect the integrity of the investigation.
Our handbook policies are very vague, and they just say something about, represent yourself well. Did I violate that? I feel like that's a matter of opinion.
Once this gained so much attention in the community and even across the country, Coppage says she knew she couldn't go back to the classroom.
I've definitely gone through a grieving process, especially that first week and the second week, just knowing that I won't be going back to education and I won't ever be seeing my students again in the classroom. That was tough.
Especially after...
Is she wiping her tears with $100 bills?
A link to her account was posted in a St. Clair Facebook group. That's when she decided to resign.
I'm not advertising it to students, but adults in the community continue to do so. And I just don't think that's okay. Students were never meant to see this. And I know people are saying, well, you taught high school, they were bound to find it at some point. Maybe, maybe not. I was faceless. I did not use my real name.
With tens of thousands of subscribers, Coppage says in a month on OnlyFans, she makes more than she did in a year as a teacher.
Well, she gets all the free advertisement from all the news outlets spreading her name out there for her OnlyFans page. So yes, people are going to flock to it. And all you need is a small percentage to subscribe and boom, she's good.
It's not where she expected her career to go, but she's not apologizing for the decisions she's made.
That I've been able to
wouldn't
pay
apologize
off all
if
my
I was making
student
millions.
loans, like any car loans or credit card debt. Like I have no debt now, so like that's really freeing. Being a teacher, I know that I never would have been able to fully pay all of that off.
Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
And then there's a second from the same high school. Another teacher who just went on and said, if you can do it, why can't I? I'm attractive, why not? And they'll, maybe she probably knew, like, I'll just start up controversy and then boom, free advertisement, and then I'm going to make my millions of dollars too. So let me play this. I haven't seen this. I just only saw the headline of this. So now seeing the first video, had some idea of what's going on. Let's see what this one's about.
Has no right to tell me what I can and cannot do once I come home at night.
Another teacher's side hustle is potentially putting her career in jeopardy tonight. A second St. Clair High School teacher pushing adult content online, now on leave.
She believes the reason is her OnlyFans account. The platform is an internet subscription service. And only on 4 tonight, Shoshana Stahl speaks to the teacher turned porn star being paid by your tax dollars.
I refuse to resign for something.
Let me play that again. Hold on again.
Teacher turned porn
Trying to guilt her with your tax dollars. Hold on. I mean, what tax dollars? They pay so little in taxes that goes towards education. We pay way more in everything else, including like the military-industrial complex. Hold on. I have to see this again.
Star being paid by your tax dollars.
I have to go back.
Now on leave.
She believes the reason is her OnlyFans account. The platform is an internet subscription service. And only on 4 tonight, Shoshana Stahl speaks to the teacher turned porn star being paid by your tax dollars.
I refuse to resign for something that I don't feel like I did.
How is that not like just wording out a jab to her without directly saying it, right?
Wrong. So they're going to have to either let me come back or they're going to have to find a way to fire me.
Megan Gaither has been teaching at St. Clair High School for 4 years. Her career now hangs in the balance after she was put on leave. She thinks that's because she started an OnlyFans account.
I know what it looks like. I know it doesn't look good, but I truly did not
I like this. Teacher and OnlyFans star.
want this. And in a heartbeat, I would give it all up. I would give every penny back. I would go back to the beginning of summer and I wouldn't have joined OnlyFans because I love my job and I love teaching so much.
With 2 graduate degrees.
Hold on. So you feel bad that there's already a teacher ahead of you that made an OnlyFans account and then got kicked out. So what did you expect would happen?
Student loans piled up, totaling about $126,000.
So
Gaither is an
blame
English
student
teacher
loans, okay.
and also coaches cheerleading for the St. Clair Bulldogs. She says by doing teaching and coaching, her salary comes to about $47,000 a year.
I mean, that's a society issue and an education issue that if you want to be a teacher, knowing that you're going to make about under $50,000 a year and you're going to rack up $126,000 in student debt, there has to be something that says, are you sure you want to pursue this career? And you're going to have a debt that you're probably never going to pay off. You're always going to have it. It's going to be a burden on your life, but you get to be a teacher. Are you okay with this? And there needs to be like a lot of hurdles until they actually execute and pull in those funds for that loan and to pursue a teaching career.
About getting a second job, but when I thought about, how busy I am with coaching and with teaching, teaching isn't just 7:30 to 3:30 every day. Then you have coaching until 5:30 or 6, not including the games. And then, I grade at home. When you have 100, 150 students, you take those papers home to grade. I just didn't see logistically how I could do that.
Gaither says she got the idea to start an OnlyFans account in May, but didn't start posting until June. Her friend and former St. Clair teacher Brianna Coppage gained local and national attention when her OnlyFans account was revealed to the district.
I'm not advertising it to students, but adults in the community continue to do so. And I just don't think that's okay. Students were never meant to see this. If we don't want teachers having to devote time to a second job, whatever that second job may be, then let's compensate them for that.
Gaither says she immediately deleted her OnlyFans when Coppage was exposed. In the 3 months she had it, she used a different name and never showed her face. She thinks she was discovered in mid-October after another woman posted this Halloween picture and tagged Coppage.
They blurred my face, but I didn't realize that was going to be posted on Twitter. And so as soon as that picture was posted, almost immediately I started getting, messages and letters, from students tacked on my door and whatnot, saying that they know my secret and that I was caught.
Okay, I understand her story a little bit better now. She's trying to be discreet about having an OnlyFans account while trying to maintain a teaching job, something that she loved to do. I get it. Still got caught. Now there's backlash. Who knows?
Says St. Clair schools started investigating October 23rd. 4 days later, she was suspended.
Because it's ongoing, I am actually not allowed to say according to the leave paper that I got last week. But it is not for OnlyFans. It is for something that is technically completely unrelated.
Which is what?
But is it because of this, in your opinion?
Yes, and I've cried a lot. It literally feels like I'm losing a part of myself.
Gaither tells me she doesn't think she'll ever be able to teach again in the district or others in the area. When this happened, she did start a new OnlyFans account, this time using her real name. In the 2 weeks since she's had it, she's made $65,000.
That's over $100,000 a month just to start. And it's going to get better than that. And she'll end up within a year a millionaire.
Both Gaither and Coppage tell me the employee handbook doesn't have a clear morality clause, but says you should be a good role model in the community. Something they tell me is subjective.
That is subjective.
We have repeatedly reached out to the St. Clair School District for comment, and we have not heard back. In the studio, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
I mean, good for that woman, dude. If someone were to tell me that, hey, Danny Ivan, you'll be a millionaire by next year. All you have to do is show your butthole to OnlyFans. I mean, shoot. It's hard to say no to something like that. What about your dignity in this? Dude, I'd have $1 million. I'd retire right away. And before, just like anything else, your memory, right? People forget about you and they go on to the next person. We forget about celebrities and everything controversial within a matter of moments. We have such short attention spans. And I mean, for these two women, I mean, I'm not judging them, right? Like, there's an opportunity, they went for it, and hey, paid out, right? They're getting out of their debt. They're making a lot of money. Life is probably gonna be good for them later. They'll probably end up, if they really want to teach. I mean, once this all blows over, they could probably get another teaching job somewhere else. Someone will accept them, right? People are gonna forget, I'd say at least 2 years, be like, oh, you're an OnlyFans teacher, right? They're gonna forget. I think the one thing that does bug me is the bigger picture of things. Like I see this headline everywhere, right? All over my social media feed about this news story. And it's just like, is this like how we want our younger generation of girls who will become women that like, hey, if things don't work out, you can always try OnlyFans. Or you can always do porn. Or you can always be a stripper. This way you make a decent amount of cash. Of course, this is me, a male perspective view. I appreciate a female perspective view and about that. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong. Please just let me know. But I mean, overall, do you, right? Whatever makes you happy. I'm just thinking of like the examples ahead of us, right? Of how young women can look up to successful women that's not in adult entertainment. Nothing wrong with adult entertainment. I just don't want it to be like right now being shown as like this is the only way to be successful. Yes, you can be a CEO and everything else, right? An actress. But right now, it's just lately, it's been like OnlyFans, 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 in your face. Be successful with OnlyFans, OnlyFans. There's other ways women can be successful. There's plenty of them. We're just not, as a society, demonstrating that. I'm going to look at some of these comments here. So this one was with the first, well, I'm going to just zoom in on some of this, see if there's some good ones here. I don't know if this statistic is true. Someone says only 37% of OnlyFans made more than $100 a month. Only 63% made less than 100. Obviously, if you do that higher math, he's in the top 1% or 0.1%. Okay, sure. I mean, she got all the free advertisement there is, right? Someone says, why don't you just get a second job? Because she doesn't have to. No, you don't have to. I think it sucks that like in our society that if you work 40 hours a week, I believe they should at least have a decent life. I'm not saying like an extravagant life. I don't want you to be worried about a roof over your head and your food and being stuck in debt. It's you shouldn't be struggling if you're working 40 hours a week, but unfortunately people are. Someone says Missouri woman wins virtual sex lottery and escapes wage slavery. All of you shitting on her for doing OnlyFans really should sit back and ask yourselves why shaking your ass for strangers is infinitely more lucrative than educating the future of our country. Sex does sell. We always cut education, and people who get impacted the most are the staff, the teachers, right? And it sucks. Men like to shame women for having OnlyFans, but don't see how much this exposes how shit our society has become, that selling your privacy and its intimacy is more feasible than working a career that has tangible benefits for others in society. As a man, I'm not shaming this person for having OnlyFans, right? There was an opportunity to make a lot of money. I mean, you're not going to make that kind of money working as a teacher your entire life, right? What that first teacher made it in 6 months would probably, I think it said like it would take her like 24 years to make. Like, I get it, 24 years is a long freaking time. Who knows if you're still paying the interest on the student loans you pulled? Again, I'm not shaming them. Opportunity was there, go for it. I'm just saying the bigger picture of things. Like, hey, we need quality education, but our society keeps cutting it, and to the point where people are saying, screw teaching. There's better opportunities out there. I think you're all missing the point. This isn't a success story. Teachers should be paid more. Yeah, I mean, I believe so, but how are you going to tell our politicians that teachers need to be paid more? I never understood the mindset of paying for porn. I guess part of the appeal of OnlyFans is it feels more intimate for the consumer, but it is such a foreign concept to me. To me, it's weird for me I don't pay for porn, but I don't struggle to be in a relationship. I mean, I have a girlfriend right now, but I guess I understand, like, there's both men and women, but I'm just going to target men for this, that like they struggle to attract women. That's why there's guys who just always go to a strip club and just blow all their money. What difference is this? They at least, I guess they feel, right? That's the big thing. They feel that, so they go to an OnlyFans and have all their fantasies fulfilled that they can never really make into a reality. I'm now switching over to the Facebook comments about the second teacher. Well, at least I can see who says it, male or female. So one female said, good for her. Cool. This is truly the best advertisement for their pages. Well done. Yes, as I've been saying. A lot of people are here saying, get it, girl, agree. There's a lot of people who are, supporting what she's doing. And this is both men and women, right? What teachers do at school and teach our kids is what I care about, but that doesn't seem to matter. Personal time is personal time. Do you agree with that, people? Write that in the comments. So let me just conclude with this. I mean, it's just, I think we gotten to this point in our society that teachers are just clearly not paid very well, right? We all know this. And we kind of just like accept it for whatever strange reason. No one's fighting for their pay, right? They still function on slave wages, and teachers are in a position of impact of our society. And you think that's actually critical, but we don't treat it like it's a critical position. So they're the easiest targets to cut their pay, screw over their salary, give them a wage that's not functional in today's hyperinflation 2023 lifestyle right now. Everything's so freaking expensive, yet we don't give our teachers enough pay. So that's what's frustrating because, like, I have nieces, I have younger female cousins. Maybe I'll have a daughter one day. I want them to look at the world like I can do anything. They can. It's just we keep throwing on like social media and news pages that like, hey, things don't work out. Like your passion, like maybe you have a passion for teaching, doesn't work out. Try OnlyFans. I'd rather have it be like something else other than that. I digress. So please let me know what you think in the comments. Please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what other videos you want me to talk about. I just go over what's the big topic and just talk about it. So please let me know. Thank you.